Namaste. In last 1 year, our life has been on a roller coaster ride across the globe. What is happening, we are living with. What is happening, we are sort of aware. What is going to happen, we are simply clueless. It is that the whole state of being clueless, which is leading to speculations, arguments, debates, discussions, WhatsApp messages with only one single outcome: fear. The fear of unknown. It would be wrong to say that all those data in today's, the scenario which is coming out of the problems or the increased problems. It is more a result of this fear, which is, covering us 24/7, kind of creating an aura of fear, which is definitely negative in nature, and leading to a situation, anxiety neurosis, in the layman's term, a mental state which is filled with fear, anxiety, the fear of unknown, and worry. And this state is so strong that it is capable of interfering with your day to day life. Only if we can respond to this situation mindfully, carefully, safely, the data, the result, the whole scenario will be different. In today's video, I'm going to show you very simple practices, 3 breathing practices, and I won't mind calling it magical practices, which will help you deal with the current situation, thereby dealing with your inner self and dealing with responding to the situation in a very efficient and in a very effective manner. When we talk about breathing, breathing is not only about enhancing your oxygen and eliminating carbon dioxide. Of course, it does work on that. It also includes energy, motor energy, thermal energy, mental energy, bioenergy, magnetic energy, almost all kind of energy. The whole process of inhalation and exhalation. It includes horizontal expansion, vertical ascension, and circumferential extension into the ribs and your lungs. And when we do that, we enhance the whole process of taking oxygen to its optimal and eliminating carbon dioxide to the optimal. When we do that, like the oxygen which goes in and which is distributed to the cells of which are the functional units of your body, those start enhancing its functions, and those are pure, not kind of mixed with carbon dioxide, because we have eliminated maximum of those things. That has a strong say on your immunity, and when your immunity is strong, you are able and capable and equipped to deal with many such problems. So we are going to start with the breathing today. If you have any question, you can write into the chat box and I'll take the question. So like it's divided into 3 practices. The first one is a very simple one, and the next 2 practices are focused predominantly on exhalation. And one of the reasons for the practices to be focused on exhalation is to eliminate, optimal carbon dioxide, so that first of all you start kind of calming down and start relaxing, and also you allow fresh, intake of oxygen, so that it's not mixed with the, of course, we have residual carbon dioxide, the extra one which is there. Okay, so the very first practice, and we've heard it like tons of time. Maybe some of us do practice that, but one thing which you need to do during the day, maybe twice or thrice for 2 minutes, you need to go with abdominal breathing. The first practice is abdominal breathing, and abdominal breathing, what you have to do, you'll have to place your palm on the abdomen very gently. Okay, when you inhale, fill your abdomen to the maximum possible without straining yourself. Remember, these are the breathing, and these are meant to relax you, not to kind of create strain into your mind and body. So when you're inhaling, Place your palm. You assume any sitting posture as per your comfort. So you can see I'm kind of sitting in my Sukhasana definition. So if you are okay with with Padmasana, with Vajrasana, or any simple posture, we can just make you sit comfortably while keeping your spine in a neutral position. That's good enough. Okay, make sure there is no strain on the lower back, and you are hold. I mean, this position is tall, completely tall, so that you can maximize the whole process. So the first breathing we are going to do is abdominal breathing. As the name suggests, we are inhaling and exhaling into the abdomen. One of the simplest way to be more aware of that breathing is to place your palm on the abdomen. When you inhale, let the abdomen go out and let it go in. So, like I'm just going to show you some of the round. You're not making an effort to push up, like palm through the breathing. It's a very it's happening because your abdomen is moving in and out. Okay, so I'm placing the palm on the abdomen, closing my eyes. If you want, you can put your other hand into Nana Mudra. Always exhale before you initiate any breathing process so that you have eliminated maximum carbon dioxide and the oxygen intake is purer in nature. So palm on the stomach as you inhale, fill in your stomach, and as you exhale, gently empty it out. When you're filling it in, the navel will go to the highest point in front, and when you exhale, it will go backwards to this position. So this is what we are doing. That was 3 rounds of abdominal breathing. I'm comfortable right now, so I'm finding it very enjoyable and relaxing. In case if you're not very comfortable sitting and going through this breathing, you can always lie down. That will make it even easier. Bring all your attention on the navel, allow your navel to move out while filling it with the air and empty it out while kind of emptying the air, which is a natural process. Trust me, 10 rounds and you will be absolutely relaxed. You will be mindful in your thought, and that is what is required. So that was our first practice for today. Simple abdominal breathing. Anytime, of course, you cannot have a heavy stomach. You cannot do it immediately after your food. But anytime during the day, 1 minute is good enough to start with. So like if you do it like 2, 3 times a day, just check the relaxation you achieve, and then you are ready and all set to at least think what is the right thing to do, how much stress to take, and what to eliminate or how to act towards that. So that was our first practice. Moving into the second practice. The second practice is again it's exhalation prominent. Like I said, the breathing practices we are going to do. It is okay. Somebody has written the voice is not clear. One sec. Okay, I'm just trying to be a little louder. So the second practice for today, it is Brahmari. Okay, it's very common practice, and don't go into a very whole lot of involvement in the practice. I'm making it very simple so that you can do it anywhere, anytime. Now, this is one practice which is exhalation dominant, and at the same time, it also kind of relaxes you. The sound, the humming bee sound, which is created during this process, that's very calming to the nerves, and it relaxes you, and it also helps maintain the homeostasis, which in turn helps you settle down and work on what you want to do in a very mindful manner. Okay, thank you, Vrinda. Okay, so Brahmani, there are different ways of doing Brahmani, and Brahmi, I'm only working right now on the breathing level, not pranayam level. A simple thing you can do, if I say in a very casual manner, in a very layman's term, Brahmi kind of, not sort of, is makar sound. So when, like, from talking of om, it consists of three syllables, a, o, ma. And in Brahmi, we are focusing a lot on the ma syllable. So what you can do for Brahmi, you can assume any sitting posture. This is your hand position. Okay, you inhale. When you inhale, fill yourself as much as you can up to the brim. And before you start exhaling, very gently block your ears. Very gently. The aim is to stop hearing to outside sound, and you are completely withdrawing into yourself, which is pratyahara in the yogic term. That is withdrawing the senses, so that you start connecting with your inner self, and then very gently cup your eyes and create humming bee sound from your nasal passage. When you do that, there will be a lot of vibrations inside your nasal passage. Just enjoy that vibration. Let those vibrations touch the walls of your nasal passage so that you can feel that vibration in your brain cells, and that will be very relaxing and calming. So I'm just going to show you the second practice, which is Brahmari at the very base level. Okay, so inhale up to the brim, block your ears very gently, cup your eyes, and create the humming bee sound. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 rounds. Again, you will assume any sitting posture comfortably. Watch your breath for a while so that you can settle down. Exhale completely, inhale, fill, and then start. Hand down, inhale again completely. Take time, take some time if you want to take a few, deep breathing, and then go ahead with the next one. That is absolutely fine too. So I got my hands down in Nana Mudra, inhaling again. That was 3 rounds of Brahmari. Okay, you can always go at one go by keeping your eyes closed and keeping your ears locked. That's fine too. But I think it would be a good idea to bring your hands down in with Nana Mudra. Inhale again so that you have enough time to fill your lungs completely with inhalation and empty it out completely with exhalation. So that was our second practice. Very relaxing. One of the reasons, as you can see, that my sound is kind of slowing down because these practices are very simple, which a lot of people avoid only because it is simple. But it is so relaxing, so therapeutic, and so effective in our day-to-day life that we cannot even fathom the in-depth the results which will come from this one. So that was our second practice. We started with abdominal breathing, which was the first practice. We went with Brahmari at the very basic level. That was the second practice. And the third practice, which is one of the most recommended for respiratory organ, is post-leg breathing. A lot of research shows that people who are suffering from asthma, COPD, bronchitis, they really, they benefit a lot from this one. During this time also, that's one of the most relaxing practice. As the name suggests, post leg breathing. We are pursing the lips. We are creating a small O shape in between the lips, and we are exhaling out of that. While inhaling, we are inhaling from the nasal passage, exhaling from that O shape. Now, what is important and what can be added to enhance the whole experience? That when you're exhaling, uh, coordinate your exhalation, which is happening from in between your lips with your abdomen. So, like as you're gently pushing your abdomen, the air is coming out of your mouth. That will actually lengthen the whole process, and then again, it will be an amazing relaxation. So, I'm going to show you 3 rounds of pursed-lip breathing. So again, you will assume any sitting posture as per your comfort. You will inhale up to the brim, inhale completely without straining yourself. The inhalation, the whole purpose of you know enhanced inhalation is to fill your lungs as much as you can so that you can exhale for a longer period of time as well. But do not strain your throat, do not hold your breath, don't push yourself a lot into inhaling or exhaling. Let it be a very soft and very gentle process. So I'm starting pursed-lip breathing. The first thing I'll have to inhale up to the brim gently, and while exhaling, I'll create the O shape in between the lips and very gently, like how we have done the abdominal breathing, while pushing the stomach in, the exhalation will happen. Settle down with your breath. Inhale. That was your first sleep breathing. Now, these are so relaxing that you actually start kind of calming down. And chances are, when you do that, you won't feel like even opening your eyes, and it's okay to sit into that and just enjoy the breathing. These 3 practices make it a part of your regular practice. Like you take dose of medicines, like before breakfast or maybe after waking up, before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner. Trust me, when you start going with these practices, which is really simple, which can be done by anybody, unless and until there are certain restrictions given to you, almost everybody can do that. If you take it like the doses of medicines which you are taking now, chances are you will get off that. Now the choice is in your hand. Whether you want to continue with the medicine and be dependent on medication, or you want to go with yourself and be completely dependent on yourself, on your body, on your breathing. Make the right choice, do the right thing. Stay safe and stay healthy. Now, I'm just closing. Okay, there are certain questions. You can write questions if you have. How many times we can do these 3 practices? So it will be a good idea. Start with 5 rounds, then build up on 10 rounds, or you can start with maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, like total of 5 minutes. 3 minutes. So you make a call because I don't know what is your breathing capacity. So start very slow. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So if you do 3 minutes 3 times a day, so you've done decent 9 minutes of practice. You have actually worked on, enhancing your immunity, your breathing. So start with 3 minutes 3 times a day, and then if you feel like, which you will, chances are, you will end up increasing your time on your own itself. So you can make a call. Okay, so if you have any question, feel free to post it on the comment box, and I will keep responding to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Please make sure to stay safe, respond to the situation mindfully. Stay with your loved ones, make them feel relaxed, make them do yoga, make them do breathing, so that we can sail through this situation beautifully. And we will do that. Okay, thank you so much.